bass has always been a bit of a problem for this band. Since we started, we've had 3 bass players come and go and a couple of half-assed attempts to try and turn us into a 4-piece. By the time Chase had joined the band, all of the bass guitars for Together We Rise had already been tracked by myself.
I'll look the problem with it, I will fucking redo it. Yeah!
I think recording the bass was probably one of the most problematic parts of the entire recording process.
I finally found a solution with the bass that us and the label are happy with.
Aside from it's nice to know moving forward that it's somebody else's problem now.
I got 2 songs done last night, stayed up till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It's now just past 9 o'clock.
Best and worst bits of recording the bass came down to the bass guitar we were using, which had a tendency to be a bit of a diva now and again.
This is what we're going to be using for our bass tracking. It is a Traben. That's my Hoover. We used it for the tracking of our backing tracks in the past. We used it for From Apathy to Waste. The only thing I really dislike is this Chad like scratch plate, not even made of metal, in true Chad form.
We'd actually borrowed it from a friend of Harry's who didn't seem to mind how much we were actually using it.
String your boy Tama.
Just needed a quick restring, a setup, and she was good to go.
Set up and ready. Just have a quick play. Oh yeah.
Because I had previous experience recording all the bass for our backing tracks, which we use live, and also the bass for our debut single From Apathy to Waste, clearly there was no better option than me. And as you can imagine, it went off without a hitch. I've always loved playing bass because each time I find it provides me with the opportunity to pick up a brand new skill or technique.
Alright guys, you're not going to believe this. I've just discovered how to slap the bass.
I think the process of recording really did take its toll for a lot of us, especially the bass part. It made me realise just how big this project was going to be, and this was only the start. I just remember being totally exhausted throughout this part of the process in an effort to make sure everything was perfect.
I have to keep reminding myself why it is still worth it that I keep doing this, or that we keep doing this.
Of course there's times as a band when you consider why are we still doing music, why are we continuing down this career path? And you know, basically. The answer's always obvious.
For the ladies. And the boys. Can't forget my boys.
Okay, I mean, aside from those reasons, there's always going to be setbacks and there's always going to be times that it feels like everything is going against you. But the reward and the payoff at the end of it all, it's just something we don't want to let go of.
That one felt good.
Regardless of the issues, we knew exactly what it was we were working towards.
This bit is pretty cool.
We knew exactly how we wanted this EP to sound from day one, and we weren't going to settle for anything less than that. You know, despite the far better musicians we ripped off along the way.
B-Tech Iron Maiden.